demographics of our citizens. So it's young people, like some of the young people that I met today. It's people like Terry, who has already had a first career and has used community college training to move into a new chapter. And it's our veterans who are coming home from service and who need to find a way to transition to meaningful new work as they leave active duty. And all across our country, using some of the support that the Department of Energy, the Department of Labor, the Department of Commerce are providing, we're convening communities. So that involves the educators in community colleges, the private sector that needs a skilled workforce, and those of us who understand where the economy is heading, like the Energy Department, where we see this tremendous opportunity in renewables. A good example, one of the most dynamic sectors of our economy is the solar sector, generating jobs at an astonishing rate across our country. So what we're trying to do is bring everyone together around these opportunities and make sure that we make matches.
I think that the alignment of the Department of Energy when it comes to local communities and ensuring that there are pathways for young people into the space of energy is critical. For myself here in Santa Fe, the need to become competitive in a global economy starts with our high schools or our K through 12 schools, goes to our community colleges, and then it's about creating a place where the future workforce can live and work and raise families.
Everybody around the table has really been working to do is to raise the prominence of STEM careers here in Santa Fe, rising visibility of energy conservation, renewable energy, green building, and careers which require a different type of thinking, a different way of doing business, so that intrinsically then inspires young people to want to learn.
So my name is Sam Peterson. And I've been taking undergraduate classes for about 5 years. So I studied just about everything. But throughout high school, I kind of lost motivation in the STEM fields. And now, being in this program, I'm starting to realize more how much it could be useful to me if I just really dove headfirst into it. This program's been great. Whenever I have an idea of something new we could try, or something I could do on my own time, the teachers, Luke Stangenberg, Juan Steve Gomez, are willing to help, and Zuby also are willing to help, like, figure out what I need to do, what I need to know, bare minimum, in, kind of a layman's understanding of things. It's about the practical application of these technologies. But one project that we're about to start is using microfiltration to try to clean up produced water in order to minimize the ecological impact of natural gas mining, so that we can rely on that more as we wean off of other fossil fuels.
I started here at the community college in 9th grade, so I started pretty early. But growing up, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't see much of a future of going into science or sort of anything else. Graduate from high school, go into the workforce, and didn't really know what the future held for me. But getting introduced into this program, the field of STEM just kind of opened up. I went from a person that didn't really like math that much, didn't know much about chemistry, physics, biofuels, that sort of energy. And at this moment, I have my mind set on what I want to do for a career. I know stuff that I've designed and invented. I sort of see a pathway of using the education I've gotten at the community college to then help with innovation, research and development. With me personally, starting at SFCC, it's not like you go and you get your 2-year degree. With me, it's, okay, now I have my base, now I need to go get my bachelor's, my working up to a PhD, I need to get the base to go out and innovate and change the world. So when looking at a broad spectrum, for me, going out and changing the world is finding something to improve our lives. If it's improving energy efficiency or if it's improving the energy sources that we use for our livelihoods, or also the basis of our economy. So looking at sort of what I've learned here, it's really changed my life.
So I want to encourage all the students here to look at some of the opportunities that are available at the labs that are flanking Santa Fe. So you have Sandia in Albuquerque, you have Los Alamos in Los Alamos, obviously. And both of them have programs to bring young people in New Mexico schools into the labs. There are internship opportunities, there are various competitions, and I want to be sure that that connection is made because it's a way to expand your horizons even further. We're so interested in creating a pipeline of young people who want to be a part of our lab universe, who are part of the innovation chain, will go out and do great stuff in the world.
The National Labs is also the diversity of disciplines that are required. There really is something there for anybody who's interested in almost any field of science, technology, or engineering. There's also diversity in the amount of time that you could spend with the laboratories in terms of internships. You know, while you're getting an undergraduate degree, just after you get your undergraduate degree, while you're getting a graduate degree, just after. We have a number of programs for those people who just got associate's degrees as well. We don't just need degreed engineers and scientists. We need them, don't get me wrong, but we also need technicians as well. And so there really are opportunities for people at all levels and spectrums of their careers. And if you haven't checked out the laboratories as a possible career option, I think it would be very beneficial to you. One of the things the lab is doing for veterans specifically is we have a first of its kind veterans agreement with the state of New Mexico. It's a linkage agreement where we are working to try to get veterans and transitioning military personnel, many of them who have excellent experience that matches the kind of work that we do in the labs, to find new opportunities and to find careers.
Area that I appreciate the college focusing in and is this area of entrepreneurship and the idea of being able to grow more of our economy in the private sector based on the work that's being done up at Los Alamos or in the area of renewable energy and being able to have an area that unleashes that potential, as you can hear from some of the students here, and then ties it into some type of infrastructure where businesses can be created in a very critical space that's growing is an area that both the community college and the city has a strong focus on as we go forward. This idea of the commercialization of technologies, creating an environment where skill sets are available to entrepreneurs that can scale businesses to compete at the global level. With the community college here, and certainly with some of the DOE programs, that's a very important step that we all take collectively. It really is about making sure that the full spectrum of the presence of the laboratory exists not only on the government side but in the private sector side that you know is creating good jobs, but also delivering important products and services that aren't currently being delivered.
We work closely with a lot of different areas of labs to meet some of their training needs or employment needs. And we are addressing some of the needs around, not everybody needs a bachelor's or master's degree anymore. And some of it is the experience, it could be associate's degree. We do have a Veterans Resource Center on campus. We were named the #1 community college for career technical programs by the Military Times. And it was primarily because our application was focused on the fact that we're training individuals and sustainable. And it's just great to be able to have a community college where we can do hands-on, project-based learning, allow for innovation, allow for helping people with entrepreneurship.
And build the strength of your community, your state, and your nation.